first thing you're going to do to warm up your arms are arm circles. Your arms are going to be straight out in front of you and you're going to make small circles and get gradually larger. You're going to go 10 times in a clockwise direction and 10 times in a counterclockwise direction. Press. You want to make sure you keep your back flat on the bench and your feet firmly planted on the ground. When you lift, you're going to lift through your heels. Always perform with a spotter. Your hands are going to be about shoulder width or slightly wider apart on the bar. Your spotter will help you lift it up. You're going to come down in a controlled motion to the midpoint of your chest and raise back up in a controlled motion. Down and up. Very controlled. After you're done, your spotter will take the bar and retract. Up to 90 degrees. Make sure your butt is all the way back up against and your back is flat. Pick weights that are appropriate for you. You're going to start with your elbows at shoulder position here. Shoulder position. 90 degrees. Raise them straight up above your head. Do not lock your elbows and bring them back down. Up and back down. Nice, slow, controlled. If you need help with a spotter, they'll help you here. Otherwise, when you're done, just set the weights down and mark it in your book. Your stomach with your hands right outside of your shoulders, toes up and pointed. This is your starting position. Then do a push-up. Come up, go down, come up, go down. Tricep extension, you're going to hold the weight behind your head. Drop it down, keep your elbows in, lifting with just your triceps. Up, straight over your head, and then back down in a slow and controlled motion. Gotcha. Do tricep extensions is on a cable machine. Bring the weight down to your waist, using just your elbows. Pull it down, pull it back up. Just to your L's and your shoulder, your elbows. Knees slightly bent, feet shoulder width apart. Great job, Jen. Thanks. Stay with your feet shoulder width apart. Your back straight. It's important to keep your back straight when you do the bicep curls. You're going to start with your arms, palms facing forward. Lift the weights, either one then the other, or together at the same time. You're bringing them up and back down in a slow and controlled motion. Great job, Jen. Pull downs. You're going to hold the bar slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Lean back slightly, pull the bar down to your chest, pause for 2 seconds, and release it back up. Keep your feet firmly planted on the floor. When you're done, bring it back up to the top and let go. Legs, you're going to do step-up kicks. What you're going to do is find a bench, step up with one leg, bring the other up to 90 degrees, and alternate. If you need to, use a partner for stability, or find a bench that is a little bit wider and lower to the ground. You're going to do front lunges and side lunges. First, front lunges. You're going to step, bring your knee down. You want this leg to be a right angle and your toe straight ahead. Your knee should not go past the front of your toes. Arms hang at the side, come back up to start. Alternate legs. Lunge, you're going to step to the side, come down. Again, knee not past your toe, bring it back up. Your foot will be pointed slightly out, but not completely perpendicular. Russian deadlifts, you're going to start with the bar on the ground, feet shoulder width apart, and your hands just outside your feet, about outside your shoulders. You're going to come up until the bar hangs, and you're going to come straight down, your back, and up. You're not bending, your knees are slightly bent, but you're not bending at the knees as you go down. You're using your hamstrings. This is going to be a low weight exercise. Up to your mid-thigh and back down. Okay. To do the leg press, you want to keep your back and neck flat on the bench. Your legs up, adjust the weight so that it's appropriate. Use the handles, push up a little bit. Pull the handles to the side so that you don't do that. Press all the way up. Feet shoulder width apart, bring it back down so your legs are about 90 degrees. Back up, and when you're done, push the red handles back in and lock it. 2, keep the machine locked. So the red handle's in, so that if it drops, the machine will catch it. You're gonna lift your toes up and down. You should feel your calf muscles contracting. As you go, your knees, if your legs are straight, knees not completely locked, but mostly relying on your calves. This is the light curl machine. You adjust your weight down here. Your feet, your ankles should be right behind the bars, behind the mat. So you're going to pull your legs up towards your butt, so it almost touches, and back down. Make sure that you're doing it in a controlled manner. Do not let your feet flop back down. This is the leg extension machine. You again control the weight on the side, mark it to the correct spot. You can move this so that it's right at your ankles by pulling this out and adjusting the height. You want your knees to be right at the edge of the bench. You're going to keep your back flat and lift your legs.
What are you doing? Why are you following me, Swan?
That's so going on the video.
Warm up your arms.
Stop! This is not gonna work.
Touch.
Bunnies.
Do the hold and pop back out.
And don't be too excited.
And do this. Make sure you're clean. Where's your cleanliness bottle, Jen?
How'd that go, Jen?
I'll just give you the position. I'm not going to do one.
How'd that go, burger?
Place it back up.
What was that without hitting the floor?
I'm done.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
really can't. Do not ask me to push myself back up.
You could do it.
Start down and go up. Not without like using my...
Oh, are you guys serious?
Okay, we should really...
Don't you stop standing hiding behind your camera.
Yeah.
Talking trash. Behind the camera the whole time. Great job, Jen.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Great job, Jen.
Thanks.
Do that. Buttocks. You're doing a flip.
And we're rolling.
To do the leg press, you want to keep your back
Star fresh.